Hi, how you doing?
Good. Thank you for being with us. So just explain to us, how long have you lived in Spain? What's your job? What's your life like? Just give us an insight and make us very jealous, I'm sure.
Okay, I left the UK after university. I've been in Spain for over 30 years. I've been in Valencia for 26 years now, and I run a company, valencia-property.com, and we sell most of our properties. And I'll just correct you on one thing: I'm a British immigrant into Spain. We don't call ourselves expats, and
Why don't you like that?
because we're immigrants. As simple as that. We've moved from one country to another. In my case, economic
Yeah.
immigrant because I came here to earn money.
Yeah.
We sell to mostly non-EU people, coming from the UK and coming from the States, for example. That was 62% of our business. If this were to go through, it would probably destroy our business, so we'd have to pivot very much. I don't think it's going to go through. I don't see how they get it through.
Interesting. Have you seen a surge in the cost of rents and property prices in the period that you have lived in Spain as a result of so many people wanting to go and live there?
Well, it's a long time that I've been here, so I've seen it twice. I saw
Mm.
it before the financial crisis in 2008, and then I saw the crash after that as well. It's very different now because we're in a low interest rate environment over here in Europe, amongst other things. But the demand is off the scale now to come to live in Spain from various parts of the world. And a couple of years ago, the Spanish government started the digital nomad visa, or the remote worker visa. We've also got the non-lucrative visa, which a lot of British immigrants use when they are coming over with their pensions, for example. And yeah, the amount of demand at the moment is really off the scale, and there's not enough building going on. That is the main problem, along with Airbnb, of course. But the main problem is there's just not enough building going on, and the planning process takes a long, long time.
That's interesting. So currently there hasn't been a drop off in the number of inquiries as a result of, and I realise it's only been in the last few days, but I guess maybe people are trying to rush this through before any rules could be brought in.
I think that's it. I mean, there's a generalized panic if you go onto one of the immigrant forums or they call them American expats in Valencia in Spain, British expats in Spain, etc. on Facebook. The panic is real because it's been presented as this is going to happen. As I said before, it's very difficult to see the government getting this through Parliament and getting it through the Senate. They don't hold a majority in the Senate. Getting all this agreed, it will require a lot of horse trading. When they announced the end of the golden visa last year, it took them a year to get it through. It'll be finishing on the 3rd of April. So we'll be doing the same as we did with the golden visa. We say, if you're worried about it, buy now.
Can you understand the tension? Do you ever experience it from Spanish people, a sort of hostility towards you or other people who are, well, you live in Spain, but you're not historically Spanish. Do you get that sense that sometimes people say, why are you here? You're taking housing that could be used by locals?
Not at all in this area. What you find is generally towards holidaymakers and especially to people with Airbnbs.
Yeah.
The majority of people with Airbnbs are Spanish. They buy second houses, they buy third houses, and they rent them out. And they rent them out to Airbnb because they get more money than renting it out on the local market. The big issue really is if they stop or at least limit Airbnb. So that there weren't so many holiday rentals, because getting access to property, getting access to somewhere to live, even if it's rent, not to buy, is very, very difficult, especially for young people in Spain. And with the prices going up, and it's generally caused by Airbnb and holiday rentals, it's not caused by 27,000 people buying places on the Costas every year. And Sanchez said during his speech, most of these people bought them to invest and make money. That is simply not true. Most of those people came over to live, or they use it as a holiday home and they do not rent it out.
So I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got any questions, just send us a mail to information@valencia-property.com and we'll get back to you and explain everything. I don't think it's going to happen, as I said, but if it does, you'll hear first on our blog and you'll hear first from us. So keep informed.